Well, folks, I figured I'd get on here. Let's talk about the big news. Yeah, I made a video on it here. Oh, what the hell, the other day. And really, it's much ado about nothing, really. But somebody got ass hurt and whatever. But let's put all that aside. This should show you something about people that are rich and people that are in quote powerful positions. They act like a bunch of fucking children. Bunch of little tiny children. You would think they'd be like really well spoken, sophisticated, above all this. But when they get angry and butthurt and whatever, they attack like a little small, immature child. And this goes for judges, especially police. I mean, the police act like small, little children on a playground. Then when they can't have their way, they will resort to violence. They will hurt you because you angered them. I mean, you see that in little children. They get so frustrated they just start throwing punches. But you, on the other hand, are held at a much higher standard than all these people. They will have no problem at all throwing the book at you, and you're supposed to. I don't know why people do it, but they stand there and go, "Sir, sir, sir," to them. It's like, why? Why are you calling them? Why? I mean, they want to sit there with this little plaque in front of them that says honorable. That's pretty much most of them are not honorable. You do have some that are, believe me. I mean, I covered that in one of my other videos here. We have some very good people in this country, and that's the only thing that's holding this country together. Stop and think about that. That's the only thing that holds this country together is the good people that have values and morals and convictions, and they usually have Christ in their life, God. When those people are gone, it will be literally, it'll be hell on earth. Because you're going to have a bunch of people like this, which you're watching and what you saw, turn into a bunch of little children. You see, every day your rights are violated, and they violate them, and they sit there and they say the ends justify the means. You know, and the fact of the matter is you haven't done anything. They come up with some cockamamie bullshit statute that they call a law, and they charge you with it. And it's like, well, what the hell's this? It's like, I've never heard of this. And of course, they come up with more and more things to throw it at you, and blah, blah, blah. And they keep railroading you. You're the owners of this country. God gave it to you. You didn't take it from God. He allowed you. Okay? God allowed you. And we allowed the government. We're rightful owners. And they want to treat us like slave. Ain't that something? That's how tyrants work. That's how dictators work. And the real evil, the real brainwashed, listen to how they speak. Well, we have a democracy, and in our democracy, it's like, right there, you're wrong. We don't have a democracy. We have a constitutional republic that each individual has rights. And by that being said, that means even they themselves have to abide by these rights. They don't get special rights. They seem to think, because they're, quote, law enforcement, they can break the law to get you. They're just lawbreakers. See? That's all they are. They're lawless. I've always found that interesting. Entrapment. They break the law and trap you to get you. Ends justify the means, man. They're all happy with themselves. And really, boy, man, we're awesome. We're great. That's something. I'm not telling you anything you don't already know. This is a little nicer cigar, if you can tell. Smells good, too. I know it's a hand rolled. You can tell that. There's no band on it. And it ain't from around here. It was made about 90 miles off the coast of Florida. That's why it's a much better cigar. So anyways, people, just remember, everything that they have out there is an illusion on you, is playing you for a fool. I'm not saying that there's anything to this tit for tat bullshit, okay? But if I was good friends and I was being attacked by people, like Elon has been attacked now by people, and I was Donald Trump and I've been attacked by people, two very, very, very smart men. If you wanted to catch your adversaries and you wanted to start them coming out of the woodwork so you could find them, you could start finding more of the deep state, find out who the bad actors are. What would you do? You'd call in your head advisors and trusted friends, trusted circle, and you could stage something exactly what those two are doing right now. For all you know, they're not mad at each other at all. They're throwing some stuff out there, back and forth, pre-scripted, to see who comes out of the woodwork. so we can put our sights on those people. And we can get them out of these positions that they're in. We start monitoring emails, phone calls, Department of Justice, and the FBI. Elon. Some may think, man, them two are fighting. Let's go ahead and transfer, move some money. Let's move some of our assets and stuff. And Elon's sitting there watching and waiting. The ends justify the means. I'm not saying that's what's going on. But then you could have the enemy of my enemy is my friend. You could have people that don't like Trump, and now they're figuring, what? Oh, that's right. Musk don't like him now either. So they start approaching Musk. Musk goes, yeah, that son of a bitch, blah, 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 blah. Oh. Well, yeah, but we've been working on. They got him. They know who they are. They came out of the woodwork. They came out from under the. They came out to the light. They come out of the shadows. Makes it easier to go after the people. There's really nothing bad said. Really. Donald Trump was involved with espionage or what the fuck's that pedophile's name? I can't. Fucking idiot. Epstein. That's it. You know, I mean, the guy was a real piece of shit. Okay, he shouldn't be walking the face of the earth. No, he shouldn't. What he did is disgusting, immoral. I mean, it just goes on and on. And God will deal with him. And God, I'll put it this way: you don't want to be Epstein, piece of shit. So you think this all could be a ruse? Oh, I know the big conspiracy theory. I know, but nothing happens in politics by accident. Nothing. And if it was really true, like I said, Elon has the money to go anywhere in the world, walk up to the leaders and say, I'll make you rich beyond your wildest dreams. We walk into the people that run the country and say, I'll tell you what, I'll make each one of you a billionaire right now. Now, you do this, 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 and this, change the laws, keep me safe. I'll help build your military. Start his own country, start his own world. Make himself immune from everything. Why wouldn't a guy like that do that? I mean, you're sitting here with a country that is ungrateful for what you've done. You're a government that is ungrateful what you've done. People, government, the guy's done us a great, great service. Donald Trump has done us a great service. Oh, I know people don't want to hear that. But we could have more of the same, and we will. I mean, how would you like to help people out? And I'm sure there's a lot of you out there right now listening that have helped people out, family members and others, especially like almost like strangers. You help them out just to get screwed over. And that's a sting. Your family does it, and you're like, yeah, that's their family. Some people just let it slide the other way because it's family. Family sticks together. Blah, blah, blah. But when strangers do it to you and such, then it's like, shit. Why would Elon want to stick around? His, the government that he's come to know and help and go out and rescue people cost him a hell of a lot more to go rescue those astronauts than that. I mean, stop. I'm not. Don't get me wrong, but it would have been cheaper just to let them die. Truth of the matter, been cheaper. They do this crap every day to people. They start wars. They love wars. They get very, very rich off wars. Wars are profitable. Was it profitable to go get those astronauts? But Elon did it. Did the government reimburse him for all that? The government go in and reimburse him for Starlink? And I'm telling you what, the guy has probably done so much that you don't even know about. It just boggles your mind. Trump's the same way when it comes to individual people. He has been very, very generous. And then you have a government that is ungrateful. Half the population ungrateful. And he sees the writing on the wall. He knows what the problems are. Two smart guys got together and they say, yeah, we have big problems. Yes, we do. How do we fix it? Let's join forces. And then they're going to let a few little things like this and a few little things like that come between them. What they usually tell you is when you get into an argument, especially like at work, something like that, there's a 24-hour cooling off period. So you can go back and get your thoughts back together. Maybe talk to some people that are that are wise and so on and so forth. And there's a lot of people that are just not privy to this information, to what's going on. So don't sit here and if you hate Trump, don't sit here and think, oh, good, get him. They're going to impeach him and they're going to do this and they're going to do that. You might get just what you want. And then they start reversing everything he's doing, and all of a sudden, well, you don't have a job. Medicaid, Medicare, Social Security start going bankrupt. Country starts going downhill real fast because you got what you wanted. If you don't like Elon, same thing applies. The nice thing about this country is you can disagree with people. But a lot of times you're just disagreeing with idiots that have no clue, no understanding, and all they want to do is go out and live their happy little life. And in the scheme of things, that is absolutely nothing. They could be ruined and destroyed in a matter of seconds. Everything they have could be gone in just a matter of seconds. All of a sudden, their little happy life ain't so happy. So think about it. Been a lot of people who won a lot of money in the lotteries, and they didn't have that kind of experience. They didn't have money to come up with. They weren't around money, and a lot of them, when you listen to their stories and stuff, it was like that was a curse. Having all that money was a curse. They would have thought it would have been a blessing, but they didn't know how to handle it. And then all these people come out of the woodwork. Pretty amazing. Well, I could ramble on, and I'm not going to. You folks, you take care. And what you see, take it all with a grain of salt. The other thing is this. It used to believe, they used to say, like, believe half of what you hear. I'm saying now anymore with AI in today's world and stuff. I don't know. Don't believe anything you hear. And be very, 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 very skeptical of what you see. Maybe don't even believe it. So, yeah. And be very careful of what you hope and wish for. The only thing you should be hoping and wishing for is to be counted worthy by God Almighty. You're not out here to please and all this other bullshit and get accolades and everything from some stupid man, some evil fucking lawless man. All that matters is God. Follow the one that can kill the flesh and the soul. The one can just kill the flesh. If God allows it. God may not allow it. They may try to kill certain people and the person just walks out and they're like, how the hell is that son bitch still alive? That's right. God says, I'll show you. He's one of mine. And I cherish this one. It's a man or woman after my own heart. And I will show you. Remember that. You want to be worthy. Y'all take care.